My life is hell. Sometimes, to cheer myself up, I just sit down and try to think of someone who's worse off than me. But I never can. My name's Fleur. I was named after the head nurse at the maternity hospital where I was born. Her name was Fleur de Flemme, and she was an old, fat, lonely woman. My parents thought the name sounded exotic at the time, but now it's a feminine hygiene product. I live with my mum, her husband, and my two loser sisters, Miss Priss and Miss Bumface, otherwise known as Elizabeth and Kate. Mum married a guy who looks like the Pope. I'm not allowed to call him the Pope, so I call him the Pip instead. The name Pip actually suits him, because he's quite small, off-white, hard to swallow, and hairless. Dad married his secretary, Babette. It's some sort of European name that means she who has a possum on her head. Dad was having a fling with her at the office, and Mum found out when she popped in to give him his sandwiches for lunch. She saw them doing it between the filing cabinet and the tea tray, on which sat the beanie that Mum made Dad for Christmas. Anyway, so Mum kicked Dad out, and he moved in with Babette. Then Babette announced she was pregnant, so Dad divorced Mum and married Babette. And Babette gave birth nearly 2 years later. I'm only 15, but I look much older. Mum's like me because she looks much older too. She reckons she's 40, but she looks 79. Mum says beauty on the inside is the beauty that counts, which is the sort of thing that people who are really ugly say. Mum says she was beautiful until we were born. Typical. Everything's always my fault. Absolutely everything. But whenever Mum blames anything on me, I just say, I didn't ask to be born. Then she feels really guilty about sex. The Pip says that if God wanted us to have sex, we would have been born in the nude. Once I pointed out to him that we actually were born in the nude, and he told me not to be disgusting. Actually, he could have been born wearing clothes. I mean, that mustard terry toweling suit he's wearing today, he couldn't have bought that anywhere. Not this century. What a dag. He should be in a museum because he's completely stuffed. Oh, yuck! I just thought, imagine being the Pip's mum. Now there's someone worse off than me.